Subscribe our channel. Stay till the end of the stories for more twist and turn. Comment us about what kind of stories you like to hear.
Are you enjoying these stories on Reddit, Gurlzz? Please show your support by taking me on a coffee date virtually and buying me a cup of coffee. Or 3. Link in the description below.
My 18 female mom, 45 female, cheated and is currently cheating on my dad, 46 male, with her co-worker/dad's old friend, 53 male, from school, and now she wants my dad to move out. Title is pretty self-explanatory. This happened about 1,5 months ago and I hesitated on making this post because I didn't even know what I felt. Also, throwaway because my brother, 27M, is a user. So, to the point. My mom and dad have been together for about 20 years, married for a bit less, around 15 I think. Before that both of my parents had a child of their own. My mom had my brother, who actually has another dad equals half-brother, but I never called him that. We are good. And my dad had my sister, who has another mom equals half-sister, but I also never called her that even though she has never lived with our dad. Neither of my parents don't talk about that time of their life. My parents have worked hard to build a home in the countryside with a house, garage, separate from the house, a big garden, and have many animals. However, my mom decided that she wanted to throw all of that away for some reason. The affair had been going on, according to my mom, only for a few months before me and my bio sister, 16F, found out about 1,5 months ago. However, Mom told my dad that it had been going on for about a year. The day we found out was when our dad told us because Mom had left for work around 6 a.m. and sent me and my bio sister an SMS on a new number saying basically that this is her new phone number and that we can contact her on that. I went out at 10 a.m. where my dad was doing some yard work and asked him what was it about. He told me he didn't know. I didn't make a big deal out of it and went back indoors and chatted with my bio sister, and suddenly Dad comes in, sits down and says, "I know why Mom has a new number, she has everything new, even a new man," and then went outside again. My sister and I were heartbroken and in disbelief. To this day Mom has said nothing on her behalf, about her side. Dad found out when Mom told him that she hasn't been honest with him but didn't really give any more information, and Dad chased Mom's car to a forest road where they were sitting in a car together. The new man said that it only a job-related relationship. I and my sister instantly said that she's going to have to move out if she wants to be with her new man. My dad before telling us thought that we would be on Mom's side and was looking to rent apartments in a nearby town, but after he got support from us, he declined them. I have spent a lot of time at my boyfriend's, 20M, of 6 years home because I can't be home in this kind of stress 24/7, also my workplace is close. That's the reason I haven't been a part of the fights my dad, mom and big sister have been having. My mom, however, feels no remorse, is always mean and yelling, is telling my sister she can't spend time with her boyfriend, 16M, of like a year all of a sudden, before she was okay with them being at our house. My sister has been cutting herself and spent a month in a mental hospital because she took some pills, and my mom decides to throw this shit show. Now she is saying that our dad has to move out. She actually thought that she could get away with the reason who doesn't like it, moves out so that my dad doesn't like the new situation and has to move out. She is also telling different information to my dad and me and my sister. Her reasons for the affair were stupid as well. My dad has been working abroad, comes home every weekend though, for 8 years. The person who encouraged him to go there, Mom, for money reasons. Dad talked about coming away from there and getting a job nearby about 2-3 years ago. Mom said that it's okay and that we'll be okay. Guess the one reason of many why she got a new man, Dad's at work abroad. Also, doesn't fix things around the house. Things broke like a curse exactly in the middle of the week when he was at work. Mom fixed them herself though, Dad being super drunk all the time, not drunk enough for her description, also was drunk herself multiple times that she couldn't get off the couch, etc. So stupid excuses. So now my half-brother who we have the same mom with has been cold to me. Before I sent memes and we talked about PC games, computer parts, cars etc. but now I only get a thumbs up on Facebook and IRL he only said hey when he saw me. Mom wants now a legal divorce and said that if she doesn't get the house, they are selling everything and each gets their half, so if Dad doesn't get it, Dad doesn't either. I hate her for making everything about possessions. 2 cars are on her name, but Dad has bought them, also basically everything else. So now she claims that even though everything is purchased during their marriage, which means everything will be sold and then halved in case of a legal divorce, the land that everything is on is bought by her before they were married and therefore claims everything belongs to her. It doesn't work like that. Stress has been high because of all this, and during this time my dog who was my best friend and who I grew up with passed away, almost 14 years. Before that all of the schoolwork in grade 11 is nuts. During COVID even more apparently. I don't want to live with Mom because she'll bring that man, who has children and a wife and grandchildren, and she has shown so much hate towards me, my sister etc. She knows that we want her gone but won't move because she has the legal right to live there. Dad can't quit the job instantly as well to live with us. This makes Mom go crazy. I don't want to lose the relationship with my brother, who clearly is on Mom's side. But I can't be on my mom's side. Luckily I have 1 year of high school left and then I can go to uni and be away from all of this, but still, what do I do? How should I feel? Sorry for the long story, I hate myself for it as well. I never explain things shortly in my life. I'm sorry for the grammar and spelling and typing mistakes as well. Thank you for reading. TLDR, Mom cheated on Dad. Now wants him to move out to life with her new man in our home. Edit, added TLDR and how Dad found out. I speak from experience when I say that family is not always a blood thing. While I treat my remaining family as probably the most important thing I have, I cut off my father entirely a few years ago because of how he acted and I sided with my mom 110%. Why? Because I have a strong sense of right and wrong, I stick to my principles firmly and I'm loyal to those who deserve it. This means I have cut off people a few times in my life. The way I see it, you should try to be home at your father's anytime he is there, weekends I'm guessing. He will be deeply hurt and you are his adult child, so it's time to support your dad. Text him daily if possible, tell him about your day and that you love him. When seeing him, help him out and let him lean on you a big if he needs it. You will likely hear idiots say that kids should never meddle in their parents' relationship. Well, sometimes you have to, and you are an adult, and when you are an adult you need to start making some tough decisions. You say you don't want to lose your brother over this. Sadly he doesn't seem to have the same concern, so maybe text him you will support your dad. If he doesn't want to remain friendly, that's his choice, but you will be there if he ever comes around. It's a shitty thing when a parent puts their kids in bad situations, but here we are. I can safely say that one of the toughest things I have ever seen in my mother breaking down crying. Be on the lookout for your father doing the same or getting deeper into the drink. My dad knows that I support him. We've come even closer during this time. We talk every day, he's calling me, I talk to him sitting in the living room just chatting. We go driving my car together etc. My mom actually said that too, that children should be left out of this and that it's an adult thing. Dad scoffed and said that look how big the girls are, they have to know too. Otherwise I think Mom wouldn't even have told us, if Dad hadn't told us. Also Mom told Dad that he said it badly and that he should have googled how to help children this. She didn't think for once that she should be the one telling us this. I'd never seen my dad cry before in my life, but the day he told my sister and I 1,5 months ago, all three of us cried. My sister and I are standing by my dad's side until the end. I'd support your dad with everything you got. Your mom is an asshole. She's selfish and I wish the absolute worst for her. She doesn't care about anything or anyone other than herself. If I was in your position, I'd just cut her off completely. She isn't a role model and isn't someone I'd want to affiliate myself with. What positive influence will she ever have on you? I'd convince your father to fight for the house. Use infidelity as a key reason in the divorce and you as a witness. You can't let her win. You just can't. People like that don't deserve to win. And for your brother? I'm sorry, but he sounds too young to understand the ramifications of your mother's actions. And if he's going to be cold to you, it's already over. Spare yourself the pain and misery and break away while you're still you. While you got the anger to steal the emotions you'll go through. I'd literally pick a fight with her every day to drive her to insanity. Doesn't mean you should do it, but I definitely would try to be the biggest pain in her life. I don't think the brother is too young to understand. Ob mentions that he's 27, but he's just sticking with the mom BC he has no biological relation to the dad. In any case, I completely agree that Ob should also cut ties with her brother if he's gonna show his true colors now. My sister and I support my dad 100%. Mom makes me feel so bad about myself, she makes me feel like I should be sorry for her and be on her side. She's acting like she's in the right and we are hurting her. My dad doesn't want all of this to go to court, but now it seems like that is the case. She makes me feel bad and that I should be on her side. She's like guilt-tripping me and my sister. My brother is 27 and in a few days 28 years old. I just feel that mom has told him only her side of the story and brainwashed him. I really wanted to keep our relationship because we only started talking more during the last couple of years since I got into gaming. I feel like if I initiated an argument every day I couldn't stop crying. She starts yelling every time there's been a fight and I can't keep myself together when people are yelling at me. However, this is very good advice which my sister is doing. My sister and I haven't talked to her a few days now, not even saying hello. Encourage your father to go see a lawyer. Divorce is a shit show and nobody comes out as sweet as your mother plans. Even if your mother owns the property they will subtract what it's worth and either she'll have to buy him out or sell. Just giving her the house is not an option, he should speak to a lawyer before leaving the house. It would be more logical for your father to just sleep in another room. He does not want it to seem he abandoned the house. If your father gives up now your mother's lover will be in his bed by Friday. Your mother's plan is to replace your father with his friend. There is nothing your father can do to stop that, but if he stands up for himself he can prevent her from taking more than half. As for the house, fuck it, it is not the same home without him in it. Let her and her boyfriend buy their own damn house. My dad has an uncle and uncle's wife in the capital of our country. They are rich and have high-position friends like lawyers, doctors, you name it. My dad explained them the situation and they took his side and immediately recommended a lawyer. The lawyer told Dad to not initiate the divorce since it would make it worse for him. I don't know exactly, but the property shouldn't matter in this case, it matters what is on the property. Everything that's on the property has been purchased during their marriage, which means it'll be split. My dad is sleeping on the couch in the living room since all hell broke loose 1,5 months ago. This is very bad for his health considering his health situation. He has had back problems his whole life basically. Mom sleeps upstairs in the bedroom. Mom has probably brought the man over to our house when nobody was home. She threw a clue like that during one of the fights. I'd feel so sad if Mom and the new man got the house. It's where my sister and I grew up, my mom and dad built, we invested money and time into. I want to live there until I have my own home. Thanks for listening so far. If story have update we will post here. Like and subscribe to our channel for upcoming stories.